morning, brothers and sisters. Let's get into the word. Today's readings actually follow into the same theme, that we are one united Catholic Church. But let's take a look at the gospel today. Now, today's gospel is taken from John chapter 10, verses 11 to 18. And here, Jesus, our Good Shepherd, reveals that I, as in Jesus, know my own, and my own knows me, as the Father knows me, and I know the Father. And let's see the recurring theme there. It's the knowing. So that's something I wanted to focus on in our reflection today. So what good news is this? To be known to God through His divinity, and in Jesus' own words, that this knowing is not something learned. It's not knowledge gained through trial and error. The truly good news is that we know our belonging is with God. And this knowing is the same way that the true God, Jesus, knows that He is from the true God. Now, brothers and sisters, this is the good news that we often take for granted. Perhaps I did. The knowing, the being of our identity as Christians, as His flock and as His church. Now, too often I lose my way. We follow the lead of those who are not our Good Shepherd. Perhaps and hopefully as Christians, we are able to discern from the lies of the wolf, from the truth from our shepherd. But I am the first to admit that I sometimes put my trust in Jesus' words, the hired hand, and not Him. I might have chased ideas. I might have held beliefs, and I might have lived a lifestyle that on the surface seemed harmless and aligned with the Christian faith. But when you really sit down and understand these beliefs and where these hired hands are leading you, it leads to division, it leads to hurt, and it leads to brewing resentment across families, communities, and society. Now, listening to our Good Shepherd, as I realize, brings a peace beyond calmness. Now, what do I mean by that? When I truly sat and discerned what God was asking for me and how God was leading me to my decisions, it brought me a beautiful, gorgeous peace. But it was not necessarily calm. No, it was a divine knowing that I'm listening to my shepherd, even if it takes courage to follow him. It was a divine knowing. Now, today, I pray that all of us who are in search of answers take comfort in knowing and trusting that we are part of His flock and He will never lead us astray if we just follow our Good Shepherd. Amen.